These are the very latest version of the Shokz OpenRun. So these are the OpenRunPro, just launched. And what's the difference between these and the recently launched OpenRun? Let's have a look inside and find out. I've taken the shiny stuff off, and if you're wondering what microphone I'm using for recording this, so I'm just recording this on an iPhone connected to what were after Shokz now, rebranded as we know as Shokz OpenCom. They're the ones with the noise cancelling boom mic. What I'll do in a short while is connect the OpenRunPro to this iPhone, so you get a bit of a good idea what the difference is like on recorded audio. Not that is an important thing, but these have noise cancelling microphones on as well, which is a nice little addition. So there you go. Reverse side, made in China. What do they offer? So they offer lots of things, which is, get some muck on the back of this, which isn't marvellous. So Shokz turbo pitch technology for enhanced bass. So that's a key criticism that we have with these in the past is the bass isn't brilliant for those people who are bothered about bass, me not particularly. Quick charge, IP55, mad dogs in the background, so this will test their noise cancelling, not my dogs by the way, the noise cancelling of this OpenCom headset. And you've got 10 hours of music and calls, so enough for most exercise, let's say, sensible limits. And it's got a titanium frame with this, the titanium geek. That is really good. Right, one-handed unboxing. The famous one-handed unboxing is about to commence on that lucky table. It's about the first decent day's weather we've had here in a long time. Premium sort of box, which I always really like, you know, Apple-esque we could call it. Right, let's premium Apple-esque box. Let's have a look. Straight away, this is different. This looks really class. Different type of box for, so not rustling, for the Shokz. There they are, nice little box. Or case, I should say. That's a lovely case. Right, opening up. Fighting with the fact that I'm only using one hand. Oh, these are lovely. So this is a lighter blue, so if you are the keeper of the Shokz OpenRun, not the OpenRunPro, and you've got a blue set, you can tell the difference between them because this is a lighter blue. It's very smart. So you've got the media control there for switching calls on and off. You've got that, and also skipping tracks and stopping tracks. And you've got the quick charge port that's on the old model, and you've got the up and downy or press long for power when you first put them on, and then also switch on and off. Crikey, they're light. They are very, very light, incredibly light, which is good. What else is in the box? Charging cable and the instructions, which we'll have a look at in a short while, just in case there's anything else in here. Not that I should have known they'd sent me these, but there was a time you get influencers boxes with belts for holding your iPhone and stuff like that, which I still use and is very good, and you can't buy separately from Shokz. What I'm going to do now is go out for a run and check these out and go to somewhere which is really noisy that I know the Shokz OpenRun struggles with, which is listening to Bill Bryson audiobook on Audible. That's right, dead bee. This is February and there's a dead bee there on the table, which is rather sad, isn't it? It's a bumblebee. Anyway, so the go for a run. The OpenRun, not the Pro, does struggle with Audible in very noisy places, understandably. Let's check to see what these are like in comparison, and also check the bass. Hi, so here I am, slightly squinting, the sun is out, which is really marvellous compared to the weather we've been through. Here I am at the side of the A38 trunk road, once upon a time called by the Romans apparently Ricknell Street, but a history finger for you there. So here's a picture of the A38 and the noise you can probably hear already that I'm submitted to. So there you go, the A38. Very busy. Yeah, Brighton-on-Trent. We're over the border here from Barbados into Staffordshire, the creative county. Creative county was by the time because of pottery industries and stuff like that. More recent times VAT. Don't we call it fraud, but I say creative methods of VAT. Anyway, Google that. So the findings. I've arrived here listening to my playlist on Apple Music, which is stuff that I use when I'm on my turbo trainer. You know, look at the playlist. It's called on Spotify, Zwift, FTP Smasher, and Apple Music, RGT, FTP Smasher. Anyway, on Apple Music, which I find to be slightly lower in volume than Spotify, listened to Jimi Hendrix all along the Watchtower as I came in here. Can't play obviously the music I'm listening to because of copyright and all that sort of stuff. You've got to rely on my perception of this. Also, these headphones are noise cancelling, so let's see how noise cancelling they are against this. It is very loud. It is coming up on my iPhone telling me I'm in dangerously loud area. Nothing to do with the headphones and the music, but to do with the A38. But anyway, so yeah, I can hear Jimi Hendrix. Had to turn it into full volume. What's the perception of bass like on the way here down normal country lanes where I live and where I run? What I can tell is, for example, I could hear the bass. Yes, I can hear bass on these, which is very good. And we all know the importance of backline. Backlines make music danceable, bass and drums. So as a bass player, I'm very biased for that. But it does, and you need it when you're running with them. And it does seem to be improved on this. I'll do some more commentary on this in a little while. Keep getting too busy on that. Here I am on the Trent and Mersey Canal here at Barton and the Needwood, right along the side of the A38. In fact, I think this is probably called Barton Turns, but who cares really? Well, some of you may. Here I am. So this is it, and you can tell the noise difference. It's slightly quieter, just a few hundred yards. Well, not even that. Just literally 25 yards away from the A38. A little bit more tolerable. I'm going to pop along here. Just a thought, by the way, on running generally. It's park run. We know about the global energy crisis because of the situation we're in at the moment, without going into that. Sorry, really knows. I've run, because of the watch, I've run 6k to get here so far. Obviously, got to get home and a bit more to go. That is further than a park run. Do you really need, or do we really need, to drive to a park run using fossil fuels to go for a 5k run, plus you warm up and cool down, and drive home again? I don't think so. You know, find some great places to run. I remember once being in Bournemouth away from work, and I was staying in a village hotel, which is on the estate really. Went for a run. It was so depressing. I vowed I'd give up running if I had to run somewhere like that. So I choose to live and run somewhere which is very peaceful and calm. But today I've come over the border into Staffordshire. Staffordshire, it's amazing. When you cross over from Derbyshire into Staffordshire, the traffic just picks up, the noise just picks up. It's just far busier. Derbyshire, lovely. Oh, really nice. Relax. All I say, take a breath type thing. So what I'm going to do now is run along here, listening to more. And also do just a bit of commentary I need to test now, which is what's it like listening to the Bill Bryson book on Audible. What I've just gone and done is listen to Bill Bryson's Audible while I was just standing here, say 25 metres away from the A38 here on the Trent and Mersey Canal. Repeating myself. What I have noticed, I can hear Bill Bryson talking. Now normally when I'm walking through the city, commuting for work, with obviously closer to traffic, nowhere near as much traffic as this, and as you never be in the city, the traffic doesn't go very fast. I really struggle. I can't listen to my Audible on the open runs. I have to go down the quiet streets, walk a little bit further, quiet streets, normal streets, through Holborn and everything, cannot hear the Audible. Here, really close to this, mega noise, and seriously, I could hear Bill. I had to turn him down, he was buzzing my head. Those who use boneconduction headphones, you'll know about that weird feeling. And so take the weird feeling away, I can still hear Bill. So the OpenRunPro, definitely on Audible, better than the OpenRuns.
Did I mention I'm a bass player? And we're talking about bass in these headphones. So, as you know, as you get older as well, your hearing probably arguably isn't as good as it should be, particularly when you played in a band in the past and listen to loud music and, you know, these Harman Kardon stereos and everything we're having in cars nowadays, and you tune up your playlist. But anyway, enough of that. If you're thinking, my God, his bass player, those are tiny amps, there are bigger amps elsewhere, and there's a double bass yonder and basses all over the place. But anyway, so more about these headphones. What I'm going to do is talk about what I like, what I don't like. Let's start with what I don't like. Nothing. Seriously, nothing. I think these style headphones, after Shokz, particularly bone conduction headphones, are a brilliant idea. If you're commuting, particularly with electric cars about now, and electric scooters and electric bikes and all that sort of stuff, well, just bikes generally, when you step off the footpath, you've got to be careful. So, having a sense around you is great. And we know UK athletics here in the UK much prefer people to wear these type of headphones than in-ear headphones. I also find with my, sorry, dog barking in the background, when you try and record these things with a puppy, it's always interesting, as some of you might know. But when I wear my, AirPods are weird, aren't they? The first AirPods, you wear them and you're running along and they feel like they're going to fall out and they don't. But the sound, to be honest, isn't that brilliant. I've got AirPod Pros. You stick those in, make me feel sick when I put on my noise cancelling, and also not exactly safe. Wear these, I can hear all sorts of things. So these are the open comms. These are the working from home versions that I tend to move the mic up and use them in that manner, sometimes for training. But OpenRun's brilliant. So it wasn't that long ago since they brought these out. And these OpenRun Pros out today are obviously the next derivation, hot off the press. Main negative was bass. Now, what I would say about the OpenRun Pro is you can tell the bass. Close your eyes, swap between headphones, same device, which is an iPhone, and what you'll notice straight away is you can hear the bass. The back line comes through much better, definitely comes through. You also need a lower level of volume, which is great, and this is even with noisy turbo trainers in the background and stuff like that, and ambient noise. Definitely less volume than on the previous version, and they were better than anything else I've tested before. So they are great, well worth the money. I say what I don't like. There's nothing I don't like. They're quick to charge, battery lasts for flipping ages. They're made of titanium. They're super light to wear. They don't bother you at all. You're running, don't even notice they're there. Don't notice they're there with the cycling. Great for listening to audiobooks. Massive thumbs up from me. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Comments down below. Watch out for our social media stuff, and thanks again. Cheers, bye now.